welcome to All on the Table. I am Jen Giggles, your game master, here with me today for Secrets of Small Gods, episode 19. We are so close to the end, folks. We have our usual cast of characters. We have the man who normally produces and does an amazing job of it on our show, Matt.
Howdy, everybody. I'm Matthew R. Dawson, aka Scruffy Wanderer, on the tweets and instas and everywhere else that I exist. Today, I'm playing Tybal Toldrum, the catfolk rogue who loves to make snarky comments and be a nimble little kitty.
And our next long running cast member is Billy.
Hello, my name is Billy. My pronouns are she, her. I am trying to not be found on social media. So don't look for me there, but do listen to a podcast I do called Nothing to Fear. It's about horror movies, and you can still listen to that even if I won't have an Instagram or Threads profile for too much longer. I don't like social media.
If you haven't, I guess.
I am on Blue Sky until another billionaire buys it and turns it into a land for Nazis. Anyway, not to get political
the
early.
The process never stops.
Never stops. Anyway, I'm playing Lila. She's a 700-year-old witch who's tired of the world. I can relate. Anyway, back to you, Jen.
The next cast member to join us was Tensei.
Yeah, hi. You can find me on Blue Sky at tensei.bardrockcafe.com. That's right, I have my own domain. I'm cool like that. I mostly repost cool pictures that I like. That's really it. And tonight I am playing everybody's favorite fully jacked Kitsune Ishimao.
Love it.
Wonderful. And our most recent cast member, who's still been with us for quite some time at this point, is Common.
Hello, I'm Common. My pronouns are they, she. I apologize. I'm coming over a disease. And similarly, I'm trying to be mysterious online, at least until I can put up my blorbos in some kind of like piece of media. As of right now, though.
Your blorbos?
Yeah. I hear they like to battle. But yeah, you can probably find my old Neopets account. It's abandoned, but it's there.
Who's got Club Penguin still? Nobody? I don't think that's a thing anymore.
No. I know for a fact that one's been shut down.
It was shut down, and then they brought it back, and then it shut down like a month later again, I think.
Yeah, it was a weird process, and I had friends who would not stop talking about it. And I'm like 15 to 20 years older than these people, so I had no fucking clue what they were talking about in the first place.
Oh, I forgot. I'm playing Holly the Goblin, who is a lovely little fist fighter who is going to keep fighting on, just like me.
Definitely our favorite in all possible ways, monk.
Yep. I'm like her, except I'm like several decades younger and several feet taller.
All right. So where we last left off in November was the amazing crystal-filled cavern with a puzzle on it. This pedestal in the middle, and if you're looking at the map, you'll see it right here by Lila. It's a fun little place full of questions and puzzles. Now you've got to solve the puzzle to be able to read and unlock the book that Ty is carrying around from fighting the undead up above. Well, to the west, actually, but still. There'll be more. They'll be up above you eventually, too.
Jesus. Okay.
Okay, well, let's take a look and try to figure out this here puzzle.
Yeah, let's take a look at it.
What are we looking at here?
I don't know. It feels like it's been months since I've looked at this thing. I can't remember.
I know we just looked at it like half a second ago, but it feels like it's been forever.
So there
Is that part of the
are
puzzle?
there are carved dragon heads that match the design on the cover of the book that you have, and the book has socketed has colored parts of the dragon. The eyes are colored different. Each of the eyes is a different color, and then there's another. Then there's a color for each of the nostrils on the head. So as it comes down, it's got colored eyes and colored nostrils. And what you're doing, and so when you look at the pedestal, you'll see that that pattern repeated, but there's holes in each of those spots.
So what if I just take the book cover and put it over? Does it match up? Is it like a key?
No,
The book is the key.
It's not. But the book is the book needs a key. However, there are crystals all around this room.
Okay. Well, you got to try a bunch of wrong ways before you do a right way.
Well,
You really don't.
Getting back to these eyes, you said some of the eyes actually have colors in them already. Are the colors on those dragons' eyes corresponding at all to the dragons on the cover?
Yes, it matches exactly.
Okay, y'all. What we need to do is I'm going to point to the empty socket and then point to the corresponding color eye on the book and say, okay, we're going to need to find this color right here for this socket. We're going to need to find this color here for this socket. Spread out, everybody. Let's look for these colors.
So
what colors are we needing?
You are looking for green, blue, purple, and orange gems.
Okay.
There's a lot of purple and blue and green right in this spot that I'm in.
Yes.
Yeah, I got an orange up here. I can look for an orange one.
Oh, that's a big orange.
It's a big orange.
Okay. So roll me your perception checks.
You got it.
Okay. Let me see what I got in my inventory.
Oh, that's not me. That's issue now. Double what I got.
All right, I'm used to having physical dice from last time. I wasn't even thinking.
Yeah.
T-E.
What did I roll?
Okay.
27. That's not too bad.
No, it's not bad at all. So
7.
Holly, I'm saying the book is the key. We got to figure it out.
I mean, given Holly's history, she's probably looking at all the rocks and thinking of how to make them appetizing.
Right, yeah.
hey, trolls love it. It's great, but there aren't any in the party. So,
well, I can think of one troll.
Ishi, you actually do notice that one of the pillars of amethyst that you have in front of you, basically, it looks like like a giant geode was just broken open and all the hard bad rock was peeled away, and all that's left is a pillar of amethyst growing up. It's been carved out in an exact shape, a specific shape. You think you could find the gem that matches that exact shape, but you've noticed that it's actually been cut, and you glance at the orange stone, and you should probably tell Lila what you found out about this before you pick up the matching stone, which literally you realize is you almost stepped on.
Wait, you got all that from a critical fail 7? Wow, this will be an easy.
Ishi got that on a critical success.
Oh, Ishi got it. Oh, okay. I thought this was Holly, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that was all Holly. What do I get?
Yeah. You see the game.
You see this map?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll give you the GM layer.
Yeah.
That's
You
gonna
see
be a
the
bit of a
code.
struggle going through today because I do have the GM layer and you can see it.
Yeah.
No, he's just like, okay, there's the same sort of carving over here as he's like picking up just a whole bunch of rocks and the colored geodes because he doesn't know what's gonna fit back over at the table. So he's got just like an armful of stuff, including the one that you pointed out on the ground. Like there's a hole in this. He just takes the pile back to the table and dumps them on.
We'll get Lila next. Lila knows that there should be something cut out of this gem.
Mm-hmm.
This giant pillar, but you can't see it. You're like, I know it's there, I can't see it.
Here.
So
do I think it's maybe inside the pillar, or
you're like feeling the stone, trying to figure out what you're trying to find out, and you hear a clunk.
Oh dear.
And that's it. Now,
there was a clunk. I clunked.
Ty,
I don't know what happened.
When Ty was searching that little small pot, that small cluster of blue gem, the blue crystals when you came in, one of them was a lever. Do you pull the lever?
I mean, curiosity is always going to intrigue the cat.
Okay. You pull the lever, and the pool drains.
Oh. That's interesting. We got a leak over here. Let's go check this out.
Oh. Do you need assistance? Oh my gosh.
I mean, I feel like I always need a little bit of assistance.
All right.
You're not sure how it worked, but there's nothing else in the pool but a single blue gem.
Oh, here we go.
Go get the gem.
I'm going to cast my mage hand and scoop up that gem and bring it over to me.
Okay, so you have, counting all the stuff that Ishii has scooped up in his arms, 2 of the gemstones. And Lila has caused something to go clunk.
That's what I do best.
With the orange pillar.
Lila always clunking around.
It's me.
You're not supposed to use your trident like a pickaxe. I'm just saying. It don't
I
work
don't tell
like
you
that.
I don't tell you how to use your little shooty bow. Okay, don't tell me.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't know. Okay, we got 1 blue gem and we got that armful of gems.
It's the purple one. It's in there. You can find
one
it.
of which is purple.
Okay,
So we got the
to
blue and the
open it
purple
somehow.
gems. We need 2 more here.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's examine this clunky thing.
Yeah, come help with this clunky thing.
I'll come take a look.
Roll an investigation for the orange pillar if you are now actively searching it.
Oh,
Everyone else is gonna do
did
what
you
I'm
need
gonna
an
do.
axe? Did I hear that?
Here's a Ty is a crafty type. He likes to build things and stuff like that. Is there any way I can use my little crafter's eyepiece to kind of examine this a little bit and maybe see what piece out of the whole thing is going to fit into this puzzle?
Yes, you
Make a crafting check?
You can use your tools with it, which will make this check easier for you.
Heck yeah. Well, I'm going to so I can make a crafting check here?
Yep.
Wonderful. That's going to be a 31.
Yep, you put on your eyepiece and you're looking through, and Lila says, "I did this and it went clunk," And so you do that again, it goes clunk, clunk, clunk.
Whoa.
And
Triple
then
clunk.
you see it. A light shining up through the center hits this little facet inside and shines it right off at a different angle. So you just pluck out the gem.
Like pulling a gumball out of a machine.
So now you have 3 of the 4. You're missing the green.
Okay, we need to get the green gem.
I'll go scour.
Yeah, Holly, I feel like this is your cup of tea. We're looking for something green. You a goblin? Maybe you can spot it better than the rest of us.
What
I
if
already
it's
went
down-
through the green face story. We don't need to do this again.
What if it's down this little area here? We haven't been in here yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll go look.
Okay, you go look. You're big and strong.
Okay.
I also have crafting for what it's worth.
If you have jeweler's tools, it makes the job. You can use crafting to search instead of just
All right, jeweler's tools.
perception. Yeah, if you have jeweler's tools, which
Yeah, I don't got that.
does.
Gotcha.
So you want me to make another crafting check? I can
Yeah,
do
you'll
that.
need to make another crafting check. If you're
Can I just do regular perception?
You can just do regular perception. If you happen to have a set of thieves' tools, you can also make a thievery check on that particular piece of on that to see if there's a mechanism in the green pillar as well.
Because I am a paragon of inventory management, Holly is really good at thievery, but does not have any thieves' tools.
You could borrow ties.
I mean,
Hey,
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. My thieves' tools are really special to me. They've been with me a lot, so I'm gonna lend you this, but be really careful.
can I roll to have already stolen them?
I don't know if you'll get away
Can you
with that.
steal from the rogue in the party?
That'd be fascinating. It'd be opposed checks to see if you did pocket them.
I cast guidance. +1.
Either way, you're borrowing the tools to open it.
Yeah. Although, wait, I think regular perception might be a better choice.
and I did roll a 34 with my crafting.
Yep.
Oh, just fit perception.
Okay.
Bad move, me.
Okay. So that is another critical success from Ty on the crafting check. So you have the 3 of you, or the 2 of you, I should say, produced 3 critical successes on these finding these 4 gemstones.
I
So
think it gives the gems a boost.
you are able to go over and open up. You put the last piece in, and the dragon, the 4 dragon heads split in half. Each one splits in half as it opens up this way. So like you'd see each of the faces would be like this, and it'd pop open. So you'd see the face, it pops open. And as that opens up, rises a dragon's mouth holding the key.
Oh!
The key, however, is held tightly. There is one last socket in the dragon's forehead. The forehead of that particular dragon, that mouth that came up. There's a socket in the dragon's forehead for something.
Ty, can you also check to see if there is any traps on this dragon mouth? Well, I don't want it to like bite my hand off once we get this other gem in here.
I mean, I'll certainly take a look, Lila. I'll go over and give it a little examination. Oh, that's a 19.
There's nothing there.
Okay.
Nope. Now, this dragon's head, does it correspond with the book at all?
It's the same dragon's head, but it is, however, unlike the dragon's head on the book cover, which is a black color. This is
Hmm.
silver.
Oh, okay. So we got the a blue one, the purple one, a green, and an orange. What's next? A diamond or something, or a red gem?
Light blue.
I suppose we haven't seen a red one yet. Yeah.
Yeah. Or an
So
obsidian piece,
perception
maybe.
to search
Black
the
dragon?
room.
Yeah. Okay. Let's search around some more.
23.
Yeah.
Does anybody care if I had tried to blunt force this?
I don't care. Go for it.
I encourage it.
I like to see what happens.
It's just we can like see the key. It's like gripped in like a mouth or something, right?
Yeah.
Just want to rip it open.
Actually, I just had a stupid thought.
Uh-huh.
You said the
What if
key
the-
is being dangled by the
No,
head, right?
it's grabbed in the head. It's like
Ah.
enclosed in
Is-
the mouth.
Can we
It's-
just
it's
put
like-
the book
it's-
over it?
So okay, so
It
I get
looks like
that. I
this.
get that. I get
Okay.
that. So at one end, the head has to be there, right? Like if it's gripping it in the middle, on one side there's the head.
It came out like this, straight up.
Lila's like
Okay,
pushing the
whatever.
key, the book into the key, just to see if it
Yeah,
works.
yeah.
You're trying to unlock the book without.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
pushing the
Stick it
book
on the
into it,
head
yeah.
and like
It doesn't quite work.
All right,
You're
you
like,
can
okay,
hit it.
Yeah.
I'm almost there, but I can't get it in just far enough.
Okay, well, you know what? While we're over here looking, you go ahead and you just
Holly,
manhandle that thing.
Holly does
Mhm.
notice
Pry that mouth right
something. So here you roll your strength while we do roll your athletics, I guess, to pry this.
I would say,
open.
can I? Oh, only a 23.
Oh,
Nope, that was not sufficient to open it up. You would have had to have rolled a lot higher to get that. It would have had to be.
I had a-
20.
I would say I had a pretty decent chance of rolling a 30 plus, but
Yeah, you do have a pretty decent chance, but it would have to be a nat 20 to pry open the adamantine grip of this thing.
listen, we all gotta try bad ideas before we get to the good ones.
But Holly
So
does
true.
notice that way down here there is something that's a little dark. I've
Good thing-
showed, you guys have, I've showed you the whole room, right? Yeah.
yeah.
And Holly has dark vision.
Yeah. It's just, can you see the room? I can see the whole room. I'm the game master.
Yep.
So there is, in that little pit, a cluster of obsidian chunks.
Obsidian.
Mm.
So chunky.
Hey, I found a lot of obsidian.
Cool. Okay, bring a big piece over.
Well, look
Holly
for one
tries to
that
stuff
looks
as
like a
much as she
pie.
can with obsidian.
So keep in mind the socket piece is only like, this big. Like an inch across. So you don't need something huge.
True. Holly just wants to bring a lot just because it's pretty. And, like, she likes holding on to it.
All right. So you did find amongst that cluster of obsidian the piece that fits in the forehead, which unlocks the key.
Oh, we got that.
Now, when Lila was searching,
What's
Lila
up?
found a large partial geode over here.
Behold.
And within the geode, Lila found a cluster of what looked to be silver or platinum pendants that all
Oh.
have that same dragon's head on them.
Okay. All right. Like a pendant, like a necklace?
Yep.
All right. I don't know why, but maybe we all want to wear one of these pendants before we open this dragon book. just for fun? We could be like the Pendant Gang.
I don't know,
Hey.
Lila. That seems just a little too convenient.
I know. It
You
does
can
seem
identify
convenient.
them if you wish.
I will
I-
identify them.
Yeah, okay. Take
They're
it.
all worth
I'm putting one
around
on.
10 to 15. They're all worth about 15 gold.
Mhm.
There's nothing magical about them, but they seem to be the same matching symbol of that particular order of knights whose grave was being desecrated that you found.
Listen, now we
Yeah.
can be the Pendant Gang.
I get the sense that we should probably put these on. So let's go ahead and do that.
Thank you.
All right. So you open the book,
Opening the book.
and a brilliant flash of light comes upon all of you. And
Ah!
and each of
Don't
you,
look at it, Marion.
each of
Close
you
your
sees someone before you.
Lila, don't go into the light. It's a trap. Don't go into the light, Lila. It's not your time.
I'm so tired. Okay, I'll stick around though.
Okay. So each of you sees before you a figure. This figure says, and you all see something different, someone different. So Ty, for example, sees the it sees the image of a god that that he's already interacted with. Lila sees the Mosquito Queen. So
Mosquito Queen.
and Holly sees a goblin god. Well, in this case, a goblin goddess. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, and for Ishi, what we're seeing is one of the Kitsune gods. In this case, not the one you would expect. It's actually the one that the group you met while traveling worships instead of your own.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, God.
Ah, shit. You again? What do you want now?
Well, you have unlocked a thing to summon, someone to grant you a boon.
Oh,
In
a
this
boon.
boon, so you are all receiving basically the same message, slight variations on this. This boon is good. Is a very good thing to receive. You all lose hero points. In game turns, you no longer have hero points. You have mythic points. You have 3 of them at the start of every session. So you get 3 points.
Okay.
Start of every session, not day, not adventure, session.
Okay.
You may at any time spend a mythic point to up any proficiency you want to mythic level. Costs 1 point.
Nice.
Your mythic proficiency is a plus 10.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
You can restore mythic points by slaying a mythic opponent, completing a mythic deed, or following your calling. That's the second thing that's going to happen. They discuss with you callings. There are a number of them. Things like the acrobat's calling, the artisan's calling, the bookkeeper's calling, handler, hunter, caretaker, sage, guardian, demagogue, thespian, and thief. And if none of those really appeal to you, I will share them in the Discord after session. It's fine. You'll get to pick those up and pick which one you want, and we'll make something that fits for you if we can't. No worries there.
Cool.
And,
I mean, we all know I'm a nimble kitty.
right. So you have a few options in here. So, we'll just do the quick rundown. So, such as the thief's calling, Whether guildmaster or cutpurse, you covet something or many things that don't belong to you, and you're driven to ever greater heights of larceny. When you attempt to pick a lock or steal an item, you can spend a mythic point to attempt the check at mythic proficiency. So this is, this is what how the calling connects. The first time each day that you critically succeed on a check to pick a lock or steal, you regain a mythic point. So the first time you critically succeed, you regain that mythic point. There's edicts and anathemas, things that you can and can't do with them, that kind of thing. But you basically will be able to choose, and if you want something connected to your class more than your background, like, oh, I want to be a mythic fighter, we can make that work. So you'll also have access to mythic feats, and you can use those in place of any free bonus feat you would receive. And in this case, you're going to start getting free bonus feats. You get a free bonus feat this level, and you'll get a free bonus feat at level 8. So at 6 and 8. So you get 2 of these free mythic feats, and you'll get those as well. So that's the mechanical side of it.
Cool.
The deities and beings that you see discussing things with you say, you have unlocked a calling. A boon has been granted to you for this. Your calling is for you and you alone. But should you succeed and grow in your calling enough, even you could join the ranks of the immortals or gods.
Ooh.
It is hard. It is not an easy path. But if you choose to follow it, you can. The book has more details on how that works in the process, moving from an immortal to a god. But those are secrets for another day. And they leave.
Very cool. Okay, bye, Mosquito Queen.
So you each saw someone different, heard basically the same things, and you'll get to pick this as you go. So, now that you've completed this room, what do you want to do next?
I don't know. I'm trying to understand all of the words you just said.
That's fine.
And I don't. So
mythic callings are a mechanical thing, and it grants you the ability to use mythic points for certain things, to get yourself a certain mythic proficiency. Feats will allow you to expand those mythic proficiencies, as well as do other amazing things.
Okay.
And
yeah,
there is, for immediate effect for everyone to see in the whole viewing audience, uncommon. So the rewrite fate is a free action. It is uncommon, fortune, and mythic. The trigger, you roll a skill check or saving throw you don't like, and you don't like the result. Destiny, fate, or some other force bends around you as your mythic power swells, manifesting in a flash of light or visible surge of energy emanating from your body as you cast aside the chains of fate. You expend a mythic point and reroll the check to save with mythic proficiency. So this is how you do it with anything. It's not the same as like your mythic calling where you don't have to fail a check or want a better result. This is, so your calling is you can just roll with mythic proficiency whenever you want on your calling. For rewrite fate, you roll, and if you're like, no, I don't want to do that, let me roll again. Boom, you get the plus 10 points on your second roll instead of your plus 4 or 6, I think might be the highest you could be right now. So
cool.
That is the basics of Mythic, and I'll get the book up for you so you can grab the details out of those chapters here going forward. So the next step for you is leaving this room.
All right, away we go. How do we get out of here? Oh, probably through the door. Well,
So let's
oh no, I put myself too far. I can't come back now.
you're fine. Don't worry about it. We'll
Bye, everybody.
not that one.
I went
I
into
want
the
to
light.
grab here. And why didn't you move me? I clicked. There we go. We're back in this room, which is where you first came down. The other passage you have not taken is down here towards the bottom. And there is a line of torches leading that way.
Well, let's go that way then, mythic buddies.
Oh,
All right. Don't go too far this time. I'm going to move you back up so I can just grab the party as a whole here. There we go. All right. As you move forward down this long tunnel, kind of close and nothing surrounding you in any way, you hear the sounds of fighting ahead. And upon entering this room, where's my fog of war? There it is. You see, through faint glows, a cluster of mushroom people fighting against some undead. Come on. I clicked the buttons.
Do we know who these mushrooms are? Like, is this somebody we should? I'm saying this to the party. Is this somebody we should know?
Holly waves awkwardly.
Well,
I mean, maybe.
besides that, I don't think it matters who the mushroom people are. We know the undead are our enemy.
Yeah, we don't like the undead.
Wow. I mean, that's like the undead are always our enemy. I was just wondering if we knew the mushroom people at all.
I don't know them.
No.
Fair enough.
They probably
Well, I
like
will-
decay, but
Yeah. I know mushrooms like to grow on dead things that don't move around, so maybe we can help them out by putting these guys down.
makes sense.
That makes sense.
Okay, so roll
I
initiative.
mean,
Well, hang on. Scruffy might have wanted to say something.
oh
I mean,
no.
tell you what.
I was just gonna say, okay, let's do this, and then I'm gonna go hide behind something.
All right, let's do this.
You know, that is the most that is the most tie answer ever.
What?
What, huh?
28.
Look at this
Oh,
You're
initiative.
doing pretty well in those initiatives.
Hello.
Oh, we are.
You did really well on those initiatives. Okay.
Yeah.
Great job, Pendant Squad.
You come in and you spot as I said, you see the mushroom people are just trouncing down on a bunch of just basic undead. You've killed dozens of this kind by this point. So nearest you, there is one right up at the top, and two engaged in combat here already, and one over there.
Alrighty then.
We're not quite on squares.
You should be.
I am now, but we weren't before. Cat Johnson.
I wasn't before. Yeah.
Let me try and fix it. Yeah,
I fixed
sometimes you're
myself.
off. There
but-
you go. Sometimes it's off when I paste everybody in and it just pop yourself over a little bit. So
Yeah.
okay. So first up is Ty.
Okay, let's see right here. Looking at all these things here, I'm kind of crouched down behind a rock and behind Lila. Got my crossbow up. I'm just gonna, take a pot shot at this one right over here.
Okay.
Let's see, where's my little thing at? I am hidden, so they are flat-footed. Here's my stinger. That's a 30 to hit.
Oh yeah, yeah. Go ahead and roll your damage. You hit. How badly
that,
did you destroy it?
Is that critical damage? Or is that
Oh,
a critical
yeah.
hit?
That's definitely a critical
nice.
hit.
Nice. So here we go. Rolling critical damage. 26 points of piercing damage plus 1 plus that's 1 acid and plus 4 explosion damage. All at kind of hold on. Let me roll my sneak attack too because we got to roll my sneak attack. Plus another 7 points of piercing damage.
Oh, good job.
You've never seen a crossbow bolt turn a skeleton into bone dust before. It's come close, but there's usually a few, it usually just falls apart. In this case, the bolt hits it dead in the sternum, punctures through, and before it gets out the other side, poof, the explosion happens, and the whole thing just crumbles into dust. There's nothing left of it whatsoever.
Like Ty didn't even register this. He popped up, take a shot, then go back. His back's against the rock as he's loading his crossbow for his second action, third action. Pop up again, and he's going to be shooting at. I lost the map. Hold on. This dude right here,
Okay.
who should also be flat-footed, because I love that shit. Here we go. 27 to hit.
That is also a critical hit.
Heck yeah.
Good stuff. Stop biting this. Stop it.
Let's see here. Why did that? Weird. 10 damage plus 1 plus 4. I don't get sneak attack a second time. I think it's just the first attack. So yeah. 15 points of damage, 1 acid, 4 explosion, 10 piercing.
This one
Oh.
doesn't turn into bone dust, but it does. You're utterly destroy it. The rib cage is shattered. It's falling apart. The skull hits the ground and cracks from just falls straight down and cracks as you wipe out another one of these ridiculous undead that for some reason they're still throwing at you.
Ishi,
So
you're up.
Easy.
Ishi, Holly.
Yeah.
Lila, you stay where you're at.
So
I'm
first up,
good. I'm doing good here.
first up is Ishi. Ishi has a higher perception base than Lila, so Ishi goes first.
Okay. I'm gonna use two strides to get into here.
Uh-huh.
And then quick reversal to hit both this guy and this
those
guy.
That's a mushroom.
Oh, these are mushrooms? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was like a
purple-
wraith kind of thing.
I realized that as you said you're going to attack. I'm like, no, wait, that's actually a mushroom as well. That is
Okay.
a mushroom person.
Never mind. And I'm just gonna hit the big skelly man.
Okay. Roll to attack.
33.
That's a critical hit.
I am
And-
absolutely doing nothing this fight.
and it's
For 37.
it is split. Yeah. You know, when the max HP is 8 is all 8 times less than what you did in one
8
hit. Yeah.
times
Yeah.
less. Okay.
So, whoop, there goes something. Okay, so that leaves one left that you can kind of see it, kind of hear it. It's just rattling right along over here, and Holly can spot it from her angle. It's just, you know, one of those barely there.
Okay. Where was it again?
Way over here.
Cool. How far can I go in a turn? I'd probably have to dash.
So you can move your movement up to 3 times in a turn. So in this case, your speed should be 30, so you can make it.
But wouldn't
still
this
attack.
person like get the chance to attack?
Huh? Yeah, you get.
Wouldn't
2.
this one get the chance?
As a
That's
monk,
an
you
ally.
get that extra 5, right? And the purple person here is not attacking you. You have yet to be aggressive towards them, so they're not going to attack you just yet. It's a matter of negotiations after this.
Cool. I'm gonna go over here to inspect then at least.
Yeah, you make it. You can punch this. This is a skeleton. You can wipe him out.
Sure.
Okay, roll to attack. That is a hit. 8 damage. You kill it. It's crushed.
Great job, everyone.
So you hear a sharp screeching sound, and several additional of these mushroom people show up.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
One of them makes a noise at you. Does anyone speak Undercommon?
I don't think so.
Nope.
Je ne sais pas. No.
Okay. It tries again in common.
I don't speak that either. It's wild.
I don't.
No habla communes.
So it tries again in common and saying, "What business do you have in our caves?"
You know, killing skeletons.
Yeah,
Killing
that's what happened, you know.
skeletons, acquiring relics, communing with gods, and blowing stuff up. That's kind of our shtick.
Yeah.
Have you come to harm us?
No.
Are you with the cult that's trying to resurrect the dead gods?
No.
Then no, we're cool.
Okay,
we
roll
got
the
no
diplomacy.
props.
Anyone can roll diplomacy. It doesn't just have to be
I
the person speaking. This is a group check.
I'm gonna do guidance. I'm gonna +1 to your thing. Guidance.
Yeah, okay.
I'll give you +1.
5.
Oh no.
Well, we got a bunch. We got a 14, a 15.
I hit the wrong button on accident, but the modifier is the same.
Oh no.
Deception.
It's okay. Between Ty and Holly actually being a goblin who a ancestry they recognize, they will turn and look and say, "Ah, one of the small folk who we appreciate and occasionally trade with in perfect goblin. These are your
Okay.
companions, yes? They're helping you?
Yes.
Then we shall let them pass. The pointy-eared one is polite, not sure of trustworthiness, and the armored one is bloody. Tasty blood, but is companion of yours. And that elf, they had dealings with us long ago. I suppose it's acceptable to let that one through. We will let you pass just twice without tribute if all you do is kill those who hurt us. Farewell.
Wait. Just so we're sure, what is tribute in case we need a third time, just in case.
I gotta agree. I feel like there's a lot of assumptions here, going with the fact that you think you can stop us in any way, shape, or form.
If
But
you
that's
speak-
besides the fact.
If you speak Goblin, you know that
I do.
Yeah, so you say that. Do you say that in Goblin?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I
They'll-
say it in Goblin too.
They'll turn to you and say, tribute is something we can eat, help grow the beds, and tend the young.
We just left you a
I'm
bunch
assuming
of
you mean
bones.
like in a not bakery sense.
Yes, something more digestible than goblin cooking usually is.
I got bread. I got dried fish. I've got elephant jerky. Apparently.
Hey, that's my fish. Why are you handing over fish? That's my
Okay,
fish.
wait.
What
Fish
the
is
hell?
good, but it is not preferred.
Yeah, well,
If you
we'll come back.
if you bring through the, if you wish to pass more than twice, you could bring a body from those you are hunting. There were some living
Now we're
amongst them.
talking. Okay.
And the most creepy smile-like shape that a mushroom could ever make is what they offer you in response to that. As most of the mushrooms suddenly fade into the, they just fade back behind these giant glowing mushrooms into what are probably chambers beyond, but not necessarily safe to go through. One
Okay,
of
so we
the-
got a couple passes. Great.
Yeah, you can come and go out of here without getting in trouble. These all fade away, leaving just this one who motions towards where Holly is standing, and then motions to go further down this way as you move.
As we're passing through, I'm just reloading my crossbow, and I'm gonna kind of mention to Lila just as we pass. You know, old man Bernard, who trained me, he had this amazing recipe for mushrooms, sautéed in with onions and garlic and some
Oh,
olive
that's-
oil, a little butter, some herbs, and I tell you, it was just, yeah. I got a hankering. Let's talk about that on our way out, shall we?
Okay, we
the
can
one
do
you
that.
walk
Here's
past,
a little.
the one you walk past chuckles, and you hear, you hear what you think might have been the words "angel cap."
No, I'm a God-touched cat. Get it right.
And so you move on to the next section of the map. But before we do that, we are going to take a break, and we'll be right back in just about 15 to 20 minutes as we all get some fresh water and take a stretch. You should too. Remember, self-care is important. Bye-bye.
I can
Yeah.
see him.
There we go. Yep, we're just missing Holly. We're back, but we're just gonna wait for Common here as we move forward. So, yeah, welcome back, everybody. It's Secrets of Small Gods, episode 19, the second half of it. I am, as usual, your game master, Jen Giggles, for this particular series of games. I hope you're all doing well at the moment. I am. We've got the second half of the adventure to go through here, and the team is going to be moving to the next map.
Woo!
That is not what I said. I did not say paste another one of those. What?
Paste another one. Might be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, just do it. Yeah.
Paste some more.
Move you guys to the next map.
Ah. Ooh, very detailed. Rich graphics.
Where is my... There we go. It said reveal areas. Thank you. Stop.
Why? What is happening?
Don't ask. There we go. Okay.
There we are. In the corner.
You're in the corner, up in the upper left-hand corner.
In the spotlight.
Losing your religion.
Thank you for picking up what I was putting down.
I thought we just sort of gained a religion.
No, not really. Like,
Not
as
really?
Ty's been like talking this entire time as we've been walking. Now, as I've told y'all, these gods, that they're not really gods in the sense that you need to worship these things. They're just superpowered beings who like to fuck with mortals. And I honestly, like, they just offering us stupid powers and stuff like that. They're just a bunch of little punks that need somebody to take care of their business for them. So I've been saying to this, I've been telling you this all along. And this right here is just the proof that y'all need. Like, the proof is in the pudding. The pudding is they got to give us special powers to deal with their bullshit. Now, what do you say to that?
I say
So-
have another fish.
So the gods aren't gods. They just do all of the things that gods do. Got it. Yeah.
The gods are gods, but they're only gods because people worship them and you can replace them. As Ty's been reading the book, he's like, hold on a minute. It says that I can take the place of another god.
Oh, so we could be gods.
It doesn't
I think
make
that was what they
sense.
said, but I'm not into it.
It's just a pantheon of people who just got too much power and way too much free time.
Not wrong.
You know, like gods.
You're not
Interesting.
But
remotely wrong.
if somebody can replace them and take their place, they're not really a god. They're just a damn placeholder. Society in general just needs to get away from all this shit.
And that's the trick. As you read through the book, you find out that the reason you found in the Archive of Nethys, in the giant library, a list of dead gods that was growing all the time, is because people worship weird shit just because they choose to.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
We just need to teach more critical thinking. That's all I'm saying. Now, y'all, that's just all I'm saying here.
It's all right.
Anyway.
That's perfectly that is a great discussion to keep having as the adventure goes on. So you come into a passage and perception checks.
That's so many 17.
It is.
So 17.
So
Ever 17.
Ishii, hears very clearly two voices talking. Two people talking. You can't quite make out what they're saying, but there's definitely two people ahead of you talking. Everyone hears that there's some bones rattling around because this is a land of undead, isn't it?
Rattle me
Yeah.
bones.
So
Them bones, them bones, them.
As soon as Ishii like hears other people, he kind of stops, puts the hand up in the like military, hey, everybody behind me, stop kind of.
Yep. Okay.
Shh. Listen.
Okay.
It sounds like two guys who are friends chatting, and they're like
Huh?
discussing, discussing an upcoming sporting event, basically. They're like, oh yeah, and I'm really looking forward to when the Otari team comes to visit, because that's always just a great scrimmage match. They'll get creamed by any of the pro teams here in Absalom, but there's just no chance. But it's always fun to watch. It's like, the farm team, comes out to play against the pros, and they just have a good time. They usually bring out the drunken pig, and they have people in costumes out on the field at times. It's just great. Yeah, I kind of agree, man, but I hate the fact that they lose every time, because eventually the Absalom team always takes it too seriously. They're not having fun with it after the first 4 innings of this thing, and they just cream them. Yeah, I know, but what else can you do? Yeah, I suppose.
This definitely sounds like it's a cult. The way they're talking, it sounds like we may have found this cult here.
I bet they're even cosplaying in the uniforms of the teams they're talking about.
Yeah,
I'm going to stealth up ahead and take a look.
that's a good idea. Be careful.
26.
All right, so let's show you what you see. All right, you come up, and as you move forward, so you keep moving forward until you see what you want to see. Right?
Yeah, I'm looking for these two individuals. The moment I see them, I'll stop.
You get here and you see a couple of skeletons over there, but from this angle, you can see the two guys over here talking. And they're just sitting there eating and having what appears to be a lunch. Like somebody brought lunch to them. They're at a table that has a spread in the middle of it, maybe. But now that you're closer, you realize it's actually like one of those hot griddles in the center of the table. And they're just cooking the food and scooping food out of the stone, this hot stone bowl where they're cooking their food on.
That's interesting. They're having Korean barbecue over here.
Pretty much.
Oh.
Pretty much, yeah. They're having Korean barbecue, basically, yeah.
Where's Korea?
It's that place south of Absalom. They got great barbecue there.
Okay. I'd have to go sometime.
Somewhere in Tian Sha, there's a place that serves something identical to this, but I've not read that book yet.
Well, whatever. I'm going to stealth up behind this dude because of that, that whole thief calling, and pick this dude's pocket.
Okay. As you're doing that, so go ahead and roll your stealth and thievery.
I don't know if you made the people there visible to our lair.
There.
I just see an empty table.
Oh, they aren't? Oh,
they're ghost skeletons.
Lair.
I knew it.
Lair.
Then I have a thing here. Okay, so I have my pickpocket skill feat. You can steal or palm an object that's closely guarded, such as in a pocket, without taking the -5 penalty.
Uh-huh. Yep. Takes 2 manipulate actions instead of 1. So you do manage to get up and take something right out of the guy's pocket. And right when you do so, all of you feel a deep vroom. It's not a sound, it's a feeling. Like if you've ever been in felt the wall of a club while the speakers are blasting and you're outside and you just the bass coming through it that makes it shake. You feel something like that. And it's not in the walls, it's kind of like in your soul almost.
Oh dear.
One of the two guys, the one you're picking the pocket of, stands up, starts shaking at the same time, and then lurches forward with a and bites the neck of the man he was talking to, his friend, and starts eating it.
Backing up. You just see Ty scurrying backwards.
What happened, Ty? What happened? What's going on?
We got cannibals over here. This is the Donna party gone bad. Ishii, come get in front of me, please.
The bones that
it's just cannibalism.
You saw that were just standing there rattle as part of this, and they come to life, and they're bigger than before. They're beefier than before. They seem to have gained mass in their bone as they stand upright. From that,
I guess some people really are big boned. Okay.
From their storage, like you'd look at them and it's like, oh, they're just the standard skeleton guard we've killed dozens of before, and then they rattle up and they're like physically they appear to be like the same height kind of thing, and they're wearing the same armor, but they also seem to have built up to that armor like a man with muscle would, as opposed to the armor hanging kind of loosely on them. They seem to have just become more than what they were. And cool. This guy starts bleeding out. Down here.
Bye.
And this one...
Alas, this isn't my Fist's character.
And this one is undead. Something has changed. His body, everything. He seems to have... His eyes have gone black and seem to have sunken into his face a little bit. And his skin has gone, like, deathly white.
Oh, dear.
As he turns and looks at you. Roll initiative.
Dang, low roll for me.
That's like one of your lowest of the game so far.
I know.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a combat critical encounter or anything now.
Yeah, it's one of those. Holy shit! I just saw one dude eat another dude and got bigger, so I'm still a little bit shaken by that.
We're just
it's
stats because I have not figured out how to input NPCs into the actual Roll20 system. So. Okay, let's see here. Well, now this is completely not what it should be. Why are you all on here like 4 times? Hang on.
We each get 4 turns.
Holly has a 9, so I'm going to get rid of that, Holly. Ty has a 17, that's good. Lila has the 21, so I can get rid of that one. And I can get rid of that Holly. And Ishii has a 29, so we'll get rid of that, and that, and that, and that, and that.
Wow, I don't see what you're seeing.
I'm on the turn order sheet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
you're
only four.
you're seeing a bunch of stuff that we're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you all still on here? Okay, we're going to add this one at 21. And then we're going to add, and you're at 3. And I'm going to call these
Tensei, if
you
you
dead. And we're going
let me go first, can you like just defer your turn by one move so I can like buff you, or is that allowed?
Is that?
Okay.
I mean, I think rules is written no, but Jen,
No.
If you take a delay action, it is the cost of 1 action, and you get 2 actions after that. That is the rule I'll make. So you're delaying yourself for this turn until you're buffed, and then you get 2 actions after that.
okay, I wouldn't be able to utilize the buff this turn if that's how we do it,
Okay then.
because it'll take me 2 actions to get over to him.
That's okay.
Fair enough. Not to metagame, sorry.
10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15.
Unless they move first.
Yeah. Maybe you're gonna stay here.
Because they all go before you. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. One of them did not. Hang on. This one did. Not that one. This one did not.
Is that one dead?
This one's back over here. That's the second guy.
Okay.
So this one's got 5, 10, 5, 10, 20, 25.
But now they're not close enough to each other. I can't hit 2 at once.
Not currently, no. And this guy's over here just bleeding out. Okay. That is their first action. Second action. 5, 10. And he's going to hit Ishii because he can see Ishii first. And he's just a brainless skeleton. Beefy, but brainless.
Just like I like my men.
Way to call out Ishii, God.
Now,
We love,
I'm
who doesn't love
not
a himbo?
interested. Sorry.
Who doesn't love a good himbo?
it's not he's not wielding a halberd. He's actually wielding a long sword. The damage won't be 16. We'll adjust that when the time comes. But that's a 33. Is that a hit or a critical hit?
It is a regular hit.
Okay. So, let's see. 0. Okay, 1d10. So we'll make that. It should be 1d8. So I'll just roll a die. 8 plus is bonus equals 9. So plus 7. 1 less 15. It's 15 damage. And then this one steps up and just swings fists at you, as it does not have a d- does not have a weapon on it, as it had left its weapon sitting on the side when it transformed. 20 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay. And that is the end of their turn. So it goes to Ishi.
Okay. Trying to remember all my various hit two things next to each other stuff that I can do. We are going to, because they're not flanking me, right? This isn't a flanking.
No, this is not a flanking situation. No.
Okay. Then we're just gonna smack this guy over here with a regular hit. For a 37.
Okay, that's a critical hit.
For 24 damage, 2 of which are persistent fire.
Okay.
Ah.
All right.
No two enemies.
In addition, because it was a critical,
Yep.
I do my crit specialization, which I'm assuming that a 33 also hits the other guy.
Yes. Yes. Yes, that does hit the other guy.
Okay, so the weapon damage die was 7. So yeah, so the other guy takes 7 damage.
And he takes 7. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, this one's not dead this time.
They're not
Okay.
dead.
Oh, they're beefy boys.
They are beefy boys.
Big beefy boys.
Big beefy boys. I'm gonna hit the other one though. The guy that bit his friend's throat open.
Yeah.
With a power attack.
Okay.
Has a 30.
That's a critical hit.
Ooh.
Wasn't sure how the AC should be on these guys. They're like,
Should have been higher.
should have been higher.
For 46 damage.
Okay.
7 of which is persistent.
Okay.
Nice.
That is
And then again, because it was a critical specialization, the other skeleton gets hit for another 10.
okay. They're both still standing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just pinballs his axe between the two of them a couple times.
All right. They're still standing, and it is now this skeleton's turn. 1, 2, 25, and gets up here to attack with its sword. Because these were skeletons who had swords beforehand. Does a 25 hit?
No. Do attackers win ties? Is that right?
Yes, attackers win ties.
Okay, so yes.
Okay. So,
Well, oh, wait. Hold on. I have a thing that I can do in this exact situation. One of the items I bought was the triangular teeth tattoo. So, in reaction to being hit, I can activate that tattoo. My AC increases by 1. And if that causes the attack to miss, the next time I hit it, it takes 2 extra damage.
okay, so you bumped your AC from 25 to 26.
To
and you
26.
missed. Okay.
For this attack specifically, yeah. I can put that in the chat here real quick.
I love it.
You're that mutant in X3, The Last Stand, that just has like 1-inch spikes all over his whole body.
Love it.
All right. So you don't get hit by that one. And that is their turn. So now it is Lila's turn.
Okay. I thought you were gonna get hurt, but you look like you're doing great. So you keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna use one action to stoke the heart. So you get +2 to any damage rolls.
Okay.
And this is something that we've already tested to see if you're magically immune to it. You are not.
Correct.
That's important.
So you can have that for. Well, maybe I can use my cackle to sustain it, but you at least get it on your next turn. And then I think I will. Yeah, I'll give. I want to throw a life boost on someone. You know what? I'll throw a life boost on you, Holly. So you
Okay.
get 4 fast healing 4 for the next 4 rounds. So if you take any damage, you get 4 hit points at the start of your turn. You can't go above your maximum, but do that, and then I'm going to step back and get out of the fray because I'm very old. So that'll be my turn.
Okay. It is Ty's turn.
It is Ty's turn. Got a lot of things right next to Ty, and Ty's not a fan of that. So Ty's just going to go ahead and do an electric arc on these two right here.
Okay.
So the two of them need to make a reflex saving throw, DC 22.
All right. Okay. The one closest to you fails. The one furthest away succeeds.
They're going to take 10 points of electrical damage.
Okay.
And then that was 2 actions for my final action while I have my crossbow in my hand. So I'm just going to take a shot at them,
Okay.
at the one right next to me. That's 19 to hit.
A 19 does not hit.
Ah, that's a shame. Okay, that's Ty's turn.
All right. And Holly.
I have a skeleton right in front of me.
Yes.
I don't want to cause collateral damage. I'm gonna start swinging.
Okay.
And a 1.
And that's a hit. You do 13 damage. Okay. It is still up.
Number 2.
That does not hit.
And I have a 3rd.
And you do have a 3rd if you want, yes. And
Nice.
that
Excellent.
one
Alright.
shatters the skeleton.
Fun. It lays out a skeleton xylophone in Popeye or something.
Yeah, kind of. You just punch it, and it's in the armor. It hits, and then the bones just kind of keep rolling after the armor hits the ground as it falls over.
Nice.
Okay, back to the top of the round, and with skeleton number 2 gone, and that's the one that you just took out. It is this very injured other body that is attacking. And it is just, oops, that shouldn't have been that one. This one and 3rd. I don't think any of those hit you, Ishi.
No.
Yeah, it's just flailing at you with its fists, kind of almost claws, kind of raking towards you with its claws. And then it's your turn, Ishi.
No. All right. Well, Stoke the Heart gives me it's sort of persistent +2 damage, right?
Yeah, you get it for this whole turn, for everything you do this turn.
Okay, all right. So first thing we're gonna do is regular hit against Edie Boy
Uh-huh. That is
for
a hit.
only a 25.
That is a hit.
Oh, did they both take or not?
The one
Yeah,
is
did this guy
gone.
take his
This one did take its fire damage, yes.
Okay. And bonus of 2. Oh, that's unfortunate rolls.
This
So
one,
Yeah, that was rough.
10.
so the damage, so that's all the damage to this particular one. It does go down. It was
Okay.
You had nearly destroyed it in your first round of attacking, and you just eradicate it. In this case, it's you finish cutting it apart in just a couple quick moves. And then what else are you gonna do?
Well, we're gonna spend my last 2 actions and power attack the last guy.
Okay,
God, a 22.
it does hit.
Nice.
And bonus of 4 to this between the 2 things. So I mean 28's not bad.
Not bad. No, 28 is not bad. It's not half its hit points, but it's not bad. All right, so you've hit that one. So now it is that one's turn. It is going to attack you again with its sword because that's all it can do.
No. No. No.
No, it is flailing at you, but you are the big beefy target. It was the one that it could reach when it had the turn. The first one saw you and attacked you. This one saw you, attacked you. That's just kind of how it went. So that is
This is
it is Lila's.
This is a very like I just have the longer weapon and I'm able to like keep him out of range so that he literally can't get to me.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. You just see you're stuck on the axe handle right there. No closer. All right, it is Lila's turn.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll do my free action to cackle and extend my +2 damage for whatever Ishii does. I got kind of nothing. I mean, there's not really anything I can do. I can try this one. This is a fun one. 30 feet. Hang on. Do I have the space? I do. All right. So I'm going to send out the Unseen Henry, my Huntsman Spider familiar, with my 2-action spell called Mosquito Blizzard. So he's going to run up to here, basically, which is a 30-foot range. That's just the flavor of it.
Yep.
And target this creature with a breath of icy mosquitoes that are going to just like engulf it. And then you do a Fortitude saving throw. It's only 1d6 damage, but
all right, Fortitude saving throw.
Oh yeah, they did a great job.
That's just a success, so it still takes 1d6 piercing damage.
And 1d6 persistent piercing damage.
No, on a success, it's just It's just piercing and doesn't persist. On a failure,
I understand.
It would have gotten the persistent.
Yeah, it was a failure for me, so I was reading failure, but they succeeded. Okay.
Yep, they succeeded on the throw, so they get 1d6 piercing. So what's that damage?
6.
Nice.
Oh, good boy, Henry! You did such a great job. Come back to mommy now.
A bunch of mosquitoes come. All of a sudden, this huntsman spider skitters out right underneath your feet, Ishii. And
No, it goes on the ceiling.
Oh, goes on the ceiling, comes over your head and goes, and all of a sudden you see a bunch of icicles shaped like mosquitoes raining down on this beefy skeleton in front of you, and it's just like ding 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 ding.
Hello, I'm helping.
Turns back and stares at Lila. Just a little bit of terror in his eyes.
Hello.
Just it's just like a slow head turn, eyes wide, and then just slowly back to the skeleton.
All right, and it is Ty's turn.
And she's also laughing. She's cackling while this is happening.
For Ty's turn, he's gonna use his first action to load his crossbow.
Okay.
Second action, taking a shot at the skeleton. Isn't it about time you just laid down and died? I'm just saying, this is kind of like taking up some time here. God, that was a 19 to hit. That sucks.
That misses.
Yeah, it does. God, you always make me have to waste my spells. Force bolt. 4 points of force damage.
All right, you do hit it for the force damage. It is still going. It is up. It is not going down. This beefy skeleton is kind of annoying at the moment. It is Holly's turn.
Come on, Holly, you got this.
All right. I'm going to do what I do best. Punch. I'm the best there is at what I do, and what I do is Unarmed Fist 1.
And that's a hit. For
Unarmed
12.
Fist 2.
Okay, that's a miss.
And Unarmed Fist 3.
That is also a hit. So a total of 17 damage.
Woo!
It is still
Holly is still
standing.
squared up.
It is
This
still
little
standing.
goblin just like
The goblin shows up, jumps up, punches the thing, and then lands. And the punches were faster than you could see. So it's not like Holly actually missed on the second punch. It's just she didn't do any damage on the second punch. It's a nice flurry, just rapid series of punches that come through. But we're back at the top of the order for Ishii.
Here, let me help.
I don't know. Holly does the best damage out of all of you consistently. Holly's nice and consistent damage, like all the time. Ishii's like either here or nothing.
Yeah. Has a 36 to hit.
That's a crit.
and you get +2 damage. Yeah, +2 damage on this.
That's a crit.
Yep. Hold on. I'm gonna.
Oh, good God. Maximum critical damage.
I'm sorry.
Almost.
I don't think numbers go that high.
Maximum would have been 60. I rolled an 11 and a 12.
It's showing me full height.
Jesus.
Your die hit. Oh,
Yeah,
one
green
of
means
your
at least
one of your die hit maximum damage.
Yeah.
+2.
It's still
the plus
60 damage.
No, the +2 is already in there.
Hooray!
I have my buttons set up so that I can add extra die and damage when I click it.
And so this skeleton, you just split it in like through the armor, the whole thing, and it bursts into flames as it kind of crumples down into the floor. And then that is gone. That one is gone. And
I imagine you kind of like seeing Holly punching really fast. You just like put a hand on her head, slide her out of the way, and then like with your other hand, just like bonk this thing down.
I'm just
I-
loading my crossbow, and I turn to Ishi and go, I weakened it for you.
Yeah.
so there is a bloody cough that you hear as you exit combat.
Another okay, kill this guy too. He's gonna turn into a zombie. Ishi, get him.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's just lying there, bleeding out.
Ishi, come on,
I
let's
only-
just do this.
I only moved 20. Somebody else is definitely faster and can get there before me.
Not me.
You have
We're out of
number
combat.
You have X number of turns to get there if you want to stay in combat. But don't get me wrong,
15,
you can
20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
the guy
Yeah.
looks at you and he says, "Cut my head off. I don't want to turn." As he's
Cool, could you-
wheezing, he's got a
could you
hand
just,
stuck to his neck like this.
Before I shoot you or have Ishi cut off your head, do you mind telling me your whole master plan here? Like, I mean, like, I don't get what the whole point of having somebody bite you in the neck. This just seems silly and wasteful.
In the bag. In the bag. He points to a pack that's sitting on the chair right next to you.
Okay. God, 17 to hit. Why am I rolling so badly?
You do hit him. You can hit him and kill him. It's just he will rise if you don't cut his head off.
Okay, shoot him in the chest. Ishi, you're up.
Yeah. Take care of this guy.
Jen, can I just be cinematic about it without a roll?
Yes. Yes.
Ishi just like hurls the axe and it embeds itself in the wall behind him.
Well, he's lying on the ground dying.
Then on the ground behind him. And
Yeah.
it's an arc.
You do a nice arc and it just comes down right.
Castlevania.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Ishi.
So
Good
the
Lila, check out the bag.
I'll check it out. Away I go. Okay,
so,
what's in the bag?
so in the bag is a and in the bag is a list of steps and plans of things that will happen. And it
Oh, a whole master plan right
the
here.
whole master plan, at least some of it, right? And it lists for, you know, it lists in there what to expect to happen around you if you are not a skeleton. And it
Oh, fun.
describes how the skeletons are going to be beefier, but they'll still obey you. There won't be any problems. And then if you were to die in combat, you will rise again as one of the strong undead in service to our great leader. You know, the usual mumbo jumbo. How not to worry, you'll still be useful when you're dead. The only thing is somebody in a completely different hand wrote at the bottom, if you don't want to rise again, make sure you're beheaded.
Okay. So the same information. We just got from this
Similar
guy.
information. Somebody else wrote it down there, but basically it describes how there will be a series of these waves, and depending on the type of undead you are, they will get stronger, or you know what type of undead it is. They will get stronger with each subsequent wave as the ritual's performed. The first
Okay, we
wave
gotta
will
stop
the
this
first
ritual.
wave boosts skeletons,
We gotta stop this ritual.
and it creates, and it, you know, it could create a new form of undead, a new form of zombie, if somebody had already, you know, if somebody's soul was owned by the was already owned and then the second wave lists zombies being created. Either regular zombies will come from those already dead, but not zombified, or super zombies will appear in the second wave.
Okay.
And then
All
there is
right.
a third wave which describes which is the final wave that will boost that will resurrect Tar-Baphon. So
Okay.
So, was that the first or the second?
that was the first wave.
That was the first wave.
Second will be even worse. Got it.
Yeah.
Yep. Because you already have super zombies, and then you already have super skeletons, and then you'll get your super zombies.
I've skanked through worse. I'm ready for the fourth wave already.
I kind of feel like we should
Pick it
try
up,
to
pick it
stop
up.
that ritual before it gets to that. Like, let's hurry up.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
We got to pick it up.
Yeah,
Pick it up.
maybe.
Pick it up,
Pick it up,
yo.
pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
All right. So on to the next map.
I do have a hard out for 6:30.
Oh, it is just 6. It is already 6:35. So Billy's
Yeah,
got to go.
sorry.
So,
I gotta get set up.
Okay. We will
So-
see you in a month. The 22nd is our next estimated go, because that's when we know for sure people can be there. We'll confirm with Common and Billy off screen, but we're looking at February 22nd, as we only have 2 sessions left and want to make sure we get through everything, because we are really close. So bye-bye, everybody. I hope you have a great evening. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.